Lately, I've been seeing quite a bit online about people wanting to know about retirement, looking for retirement checklists, looking for a retirement calculator. They have questions in general. So I thought I'd put together a little bit of information for you here that you can take a look at your own time. First, we all do know that we have to save for our own retirement, but how much is always the question. It's a very difficult question to answer because you need to know three things really. How much are you going to spend in retirement? What's your health situation going to be like in retirement? And how long are you going to live after you retire? Those are pretty difficult questions to answer, even if you're only a few years from retirement, much less if you're 15, 20, 30 years from retirement. General rule of thumb, though, is you need 75% of your pre-retirement income is what you're going to spend in retirement. That number might go up a little bit in your first few years, might go down a little bit as you get older. So here's a couple of things that we know can impact your confidence in retirement. Calculate your actual cost. Look at a budget. Put it together. What are you actually going to spend in retirement? In the comment section, I'll put a budget worksheet for you to take a look at as just a starting point to give you some ideas of things you might consider or might not consider. Next, you want to forecast your income and where is it coming from. So you're going to have Social Security. Do you have maybe a pension? Are you expecting an inheritance? How much are these? And how much income are you going to be able to generate off of each one of these sources? So once you have your income figured out and you know what your expenses are, you can see if there's a gap between the two. And that's one of the things that the calculator I'm going to show you will help you figure out. So if there's a gap, you have two choices. You can save more money in order to generate more income in retirement, or you're going to have to look at cutting your expenses in retirement. That's about the only two options that you're going to have. So things to consider. How are you going to pay for your health care? Things that Medicare doesn't cover. What about assisted living or nursing home care? Some things that I think people miss once in a while, but can be big expenses later on in life. Finally, once you know where you're at, you can figure out what you need to save to get to where you want to be. And that's, again, the calculator will help you figure that out. So speaking of the calculator, follow the QR code here to a calculator that I have that will help you answer this on a very basic level. You're going to enter your current savings. You're going to enter a fixed rate of return. You're going to enter how much you're saving currently each month and your income, and it'll plug in, even look up your Social Security numbers and give you a rough estimate there. So that'll give you a good starting point and to see if you have that income gap that we talked about. Now just remember, these are estimates. First of all, the stock market doesn't return a fixed rate of return. The Social Security number is just an estimate based on income. It's not the same as your actual Social Security number. So just keep that in mind, but it is a good starting point to get you going in the right direction. So do you have questions? You probably do, and I'm going to make you an offer. I will hop on a Zoom call with you for 30 minutes. No cost, no sales pitch, just 30 minutes to answer any questions that you have about retirement planning, income planning, estate planning, whatever your question is, I'll be there to help answer those questions for you. I'm Alan Fischer, Senior Wealth Manager with Great Lakes Wealth Advisors. Thank you.